today to the Cardiff Ice Arena to discuss what is an absolutely cracking fight with the gentleman to my left and to my right. Liam Williams, the British and Commonwealth Super Welterweight Champion, will be challenged by Gary Corcoran on Saturday the 16th of July here at the Cardiff Ice Arena on a bill that also features an absolutely another cracking fight when Jazza Dickens takes on one of the pound-for-pound best in the world, Guillermo Rigondeaux, for the WBA World Super Bantamweight Championship. But we're here today to discuss what is a true Battle of Britain. Obviously, in the wake of last week's England-Wales football match at the Euros, I think I had to mention it. I had to get it in there. I'm sure this is going to be another cracking, as I said, Battle of Britain. Liam Williams, as we all know, the man to my left here, is the British and Commonwealth champion. He's an absolute fantastic talent, and he'll be looking to continue that rich vein of form that he's been in recently against Gary Corcoran. But I know for a fact that Gary's wanted this fight for a long time. He's got what he wished for, and it's down to him to come and prove that he deserves the titles that Liam currently holds. It's also got a quite interesting twist on this, as Gary's actually got a higher world ranking than Liam, so I'm sure that on the horizon there is that potential for world honours for both guys. Gary's at number 5 of the WBO, Liam's at number 13, so that's I think Liam's probably got something to prove in that respect to secure himself a higher world ranking. But it's about the British and Commonwealth titles on the 16th of July, and it's it's a fight that we as promoters love to make. Two very, very talented guys within our own stable. We're not afraid to make these fights, and it's a testament to the calibre of fighter that we've got on our roster, that they're not afraid to take it on. I think both guys could probably have carried on, climbing the rankings both domestically and internationally. So there's no easy fights, but not as challenging fights as this one will be for both guys. And met later on down the line, but they've both decided that this is something that they want to do now, and I've got huge respect for both guys for taking this fight. The winner of the fans, both the guys that are going to be there at ringside and in the arena, and also those watching live and exclusive on BoxNation. Just quickly get the ticket information in there for you. The price at 35, 40, 70, 100 and 150 pounds. Available from ticketline.com, eventim.co.uk and ticketmaster.co.uk. As I mentioned, it's live and exclusive on BoxNation, and it's just another cracking show to add to the roster that we've got coming up over the coming months on BoxNation. The guys are all here, ready to take your questions, and I think we'll probably just start with an opening word from the challenger, Gary Corcoran.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this fight. I asked this fight for a long time, him or Liam I asked for, but I got this fight here with Liam Williams, so I'm happy to fight him.
That's great. And the champion, Liam Williams.
Really excited about this fight coming to Cardiff. Great chance to show all the Welsh fans, what I can do, and what better fight to have in Wales and Gary Corcoran. Is going to be really good, really exciting fight.
Thanks. I mean, we just we haven't been down to Cardiff or to Wales for a little while, and it's great to be back here. We've got a full supporting card. I'll just quickly run through that before handing over to the members of the press for questions. Obviously, also on the bill, we've got Bradley Skeet, who's making the trip up probably with Gary. I might share a lift. We're defending his WBO European Welterweight Championship. Also Tommy Langford, he's coming up from Birmingham to showcase what he can do and to further enhance his claim for a world title shot, hopefully by the end of this year. And also Jamie Conlon, he's coming over from Belfast, just in an 8-rounder. I think he's due an 8-rounder after the fantastic fight he had last time out. Local guys on the bill: Craig Evans, Alex Hughes, Jay Harris, Gary Butland, Dale Evans, and Reece Saunders. So it's showcasing the fantastic talent that is in and around the area, and I for one am very much looking forward to seeing all the guys in action on the 16th of July. Just to hand over to trainers, we'll go Peter Stanley first.
Yeah. I'd like to thank Frank and thank Francis for making this fight. Also for Gary and for Liam for taking it, because obviously this is not a mandatory, it's a voluntary defence as far as I'm aware. We're more than happy to come down to Wales. At the end of the day, it's the two boys in the ring. Gary's really up for it, looking forward to the fight. If I wasn't a trainer, I'd be here myself with me popcorn and want to watch this fight. It's a genuine great fight. And it's a great fight for TV, great fight for the fans. Thank you.
Yeah, just to echo what Peter said, it's a cracking British title fight. I don't think it's going to harm, well, the loser of the fight is not going to be harmed. Yeah, it's really just an entertaining, exciting fight. Fair play to the boys for taking it.
Gary Lockett. Local hero, Gary Lockett.
Won't go that far. Yeah, thanks for showing up. How great it is to have big time boxing back in Cardiff. We know that it's going to sell really well. Francis and the boys have been a little bit, whether to come back, but I think Liam's done just gone over about 600 tickets himself, so I know he's going to sell a few hundred more. Boys on the undercard are all selling well, but speaking about the fight, Liam really is a big talent. Gary Corcoran 15-0, 3 good wins on the trot, 30 rounds under his belt, really good experience. And Ahmet Patterson was actually the mandatory for Liam, which he was supposed to fight, but illness forced him out of the fight. But I think Gary should really speaking, he should have been the mandatory anyway because of the 3 wins that he's had. But as I say, it's a great fight. 2 fighters who are unbeaten, risking it all, putting it all on the line so early in their careers. They could have took different routes. Obviously, Gary's WBO Intercontinental Champion. He could have carried on fighting the guys like he's fighting, like Danny Butler and Rick Savell, good guys. But he stepped up, and I believe it was a really good fight, and it's going to be really entertaining while it lasts. And credit to both boys for taking it. Fans are the winners, like Francis just said.
Thank you, Gary. Please feel free to ask away.
Francis, how quickly could the winner, the elevation in the fight with Liam Smith, could happen before the end of the year?
I think the focus is just on the 16th of July. Obviously, they're going to have one eye on Liam, and rightly so, because obviously the ultimate aim is for both these guys and for all fighters is to win a world title. But there are other options. Should the Liam Smith fight not be able to be made? I think both of these guys are capable of doing what Liam's done. And obviously it makes it easier that we look after Liam as well. But it's I think the main focus has got to be on these 2 guys here today. And after that, then that's open for discussion as and when.
Leo, you see a little bit of needle between you both on Twitter. What was caused that?
It's just a little bit of banter. I started to tag Gary into a tweet, and it just went from there. Really, it got a bit personal or whatever. So, but it's a fight, so we're gonna get wound up, and it's gonna get a bit intense,
You went back and saw Gary?
Just need a bit of banter in it, so it's alright.
Wait for the fight.
I can't wait for the fight. Yeah, just leave to the fight. Day of the fight.
To both of you, would you say Liam and Gary, these are the toughest fights of your career so far? Is that the biggest testament so far?
Yeah, I think so. Well, a couple of decent wins, but Guy's 15-0 and obviously had some good fights. His last 3 fights have been good opponents. He's had a lot of rounds in the bag, which I haven't had in my last couple of fights, but I don't believe that really matters because I've been training really hard in the gym, getting around, sparring, and I'm going to be more than ready. No excuses for me.
Yeah, it's my toughest fight so far, but yeah, I've been stepping it up from Rick Gullins to Rick Skelton and Danny Butler, so yes, there'll be another one on the list.
Liam, can you tell us how low it was for you last year when you were told you might not box again because of your injury?
It was terrible. obviously the last couple of years have been my life boxing, and to get told I couldn't box anymore was devastating. But you know, lucky enough I went elsewhere, got a second and third opinion, and here we are. There's no look back, and I was look forward.
Gary, did you have to keep your spirits up at all in those dark times?
Yeah, of course. I mean, when I boxed, I pushed into boxing. I didn't want to box, so I probably wouldn't have got a second opinion. I would have just settled for the decision. But with Liam and for guys like Gary and Liam who love boxing, that's all they want to do. So to be told something like that must have been devastating for him. But he stayed in the gym and he carried on learning. He continued learning and sparring at sometimes with one hand, and because we always believed he was going to come back. But I think for Liam, you know, the light at the end of the tunnel was just so far away. But you know, these things, we don't look on these things as negatives now. We look on these things as positive, because I think he's I think he's a better fighter because of what happened, and possibly more mature, and hitting harder as well, especially with the right hand. So.
Gary, tell us about the training camp you just had in Cuba.
Yeah, it was good. Me and Peter went over there for a week, so it was good. Some good sparring over there, good training. Yeah, learned a lot from them over there.
Peter, what was it?
Yeah, I mean, we've been sparring all round England, as you well know, Steve, everywhere. We've been Manchester, Birmingham, Southampton, Wales even. We've been all over. So just to break it up, he's had a lot of sparring partners in England. We sparred most of the top boys. Cal Brook, been sparring. Bradley, we've been sparring. David Avadas, Sam, we've been sparring with him. So we just thought we'd have a week. We went to Cuba, get a little bit of sun on his back, getting very well. It was interesting. It was really good over there.
And what you do? You staying in London, or are you going to travel around?
We're still going to travel, as we always do. We're based obviously at the Peacock, but we've been going around to spar. Another couple of weeks of sparring. We'll be back at home in the Peacock, and all the boys will be down here on the 16th of July to support Gary. And again, which is a really, really great fight. Looking forward to it.
Liam, how important is it for you to be back in Wales? You haven't really had a big title fight yet in Wales. How important is that to you? Do you feel the added pressure?
No, I don't think there'll be any added pressure. It's really exciting for me to be back in Wales, because the last couple of years I've obviously been on the road, London, Manchester, Liverpool. So yes, it's exciting for me to be back in Wales, and to give everyone, you know, the fights they want to see in Wales, because they haven't had them for a couple of years now.
Obviously, it's sold a lot of tickets. There must be a bit of a buzz up about coming down here on the 16th.
Yeah, definitely at my place. I don't think it's going to be many people. I think it's going to be many people about on the 16th. It's going to be empty.
Liam, after your opponents, they have been beating you so 3 rounds. How will Gary cope with power?
I don't know. We just have to wait and see on that one. But yeah, I think he'd be in here for a few more rounds than the last few. He seems very tough, and he's game, and he wants to come and have a good fight. So I'm excited.
Gary, what have you made of Liam's power these last couple of fights since his injury when he beat Carswell?
Yeah, I think, to be honest, I didn't think the fighters he fought were all that, so it didn't surprise me at all.
It depends what I'm offered, really. If obviously I'd like to win it outright, but you know, if a European title or world title shot come up, I'm never going to turn that down. And winning a British title outright is going to be the last thing I want to do if I'm offered bigger things. So just one fight at a time and see what comes up.
Is it important to make a base out of Wales? Is that something you're looking to do to generate a big fan base in Wales? Your big fights have been away so far.
Yeah, definitely. I'm looking to bring boxing back to Wales a lot more regular. That's why it's important for, you know, to sell a lot of tickets and get people interested, and most of all being in a good fight, which we are. So yeah, we got to get a good show on the 16th, and hopefully they'll keep coming back.
Francis, how does this track with is Virginia is fighting in Delhi the same night? Yeah.
He is, yeah.
Will that be shown after, or I'm not sure of the timing. Will it be after?
So Delhi are 5.5 hours in front. So there'll be a show live on BoxNation in the afternoon, and then we'll go live from here.
So it continues with it.
Yeah, and it's actually obviously got a link to Wales because Virginia's fighting Kerry Hope. So I'm sure all the Wales fans tuning in can stay glued all night.
We'll be shown in the arena before.
I'm sure we can make some arrangements for that to happen. Yeah.
Gary, have you got
Especially
any?
Virginia one.
Sorry. Gary, have you got any issues about coming to Wales to fight Liam for the title?
No, it doesn't bother me one bit. I'm very confident beating him up here, so no, it didn't bother me one bit.
Is there anything you've seen watching Liam that makes you confident coming into this?
Yeah, that's the way he fights. I think he's made for me, so I'm happy to fight him.
Have you fought in Wales before, Gary? It's amateur.
Yeah. I fought him before, yeah. So.
Do you have any success?
Yeah.
In the amateurs, he was in the amateurs.
Yeah.
We boxed in the amateurs. Not as a pro. Although me and Gary have actually locked horns 3 years ago with Oval and Enzo on the last time he was here. And that was a great fight. It was a great fight. This time you won. This time it's my turn, Gary.
No chance, Pete.
Yeah, there you go.
Absolutely no chance.
There we go.
Same outcome.
Yeah.
Got 11 rounds, so be nice and fit.
Liam, are you expecting, we've seen Gary differently boxing, fighting over the last year or so since he's been with Peter and Frank. What are you expecting him to do on July 16th?
I don't know, it doesn't really bother me what he's going to do, because if he comes to box, I think I'm going to outbox him, and he definitely don't want to come to our fight because he's going to get himself hurt.
I'll meet you in the middle of the ring. Right in the middle. I'll meet you right in the middle. Yeah.
Picking him back up.
Yeah, I'll meet you in the middle. You're not that big of a puncher, man.
Yeah.
You're not that big.
You're going to find
Oh,
out.
you're that big, aren't you? You're big of a puncher, that kind of puncher. Yeah. Yeah.
It's going to be soon.
Well, you know what to do. Yeah. You'll be on the back foot, mate.
Gary,
Trust
do you
me.
think Liam's a big puncher?
Average, yeah. Average puncher. He's average puncher. What is he? You think he's getting glove in everyone, do you? Don't think so.
What do you make of his comments that if you do try to stand in the middle of the ring, someone will have to pick you up? What do you think about that?
Yeah. Can't wait for it. He can hit this chin all as much as he wants. As much as you want. I'll let you have free crack at it.
You're not going to keep rushing forward when I'm landing big shots, and trust me.
We'll see.
Believe me.
We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see who's on the back foot.
Slapping
Let's see who's on the back
slapping
foot.
and tap me on
Let's
top of
see
the head.
let's be honest.
Punish you every time.
Let's be honest. Who have you fought?
Who have you fought?
So I fought better fighters.
Every single fight you fought is absolutely shit.
I fought better
Absolutely
fighters.
shit.
Who have you fought? He fell over.
Yeah.
He fell over.
Yeah, because I've hit them so hard.
He fell over.
I'm going to knock a wank out of shit.
A load of shit. I fought a load of shit. A load of shit. And I'm going to let you know that day in the ring.
Glad to see it's not just on Twitter.
Yeah.
No,
See you in the middle. Right in the middle.
See you in the middle.
Yeah, see you in the middle of the ring.
Yeah.
Don't run.
Definitely.
Don't run.
It can't be harder than
Don't
going to
run.
Dublin, can it?
Don't run.
It can't be harder than going to Dublin, that's all I can say.
Yeah,
Yeah,
don't
we
run.
come to Wales, we went to Dublin for a fight, and we all know what happened there, so it can't be tougher than going over to there. So we're looking
Any more
forward to it.
questions?
Fight prediction? How do you see the fight going, Gary? What's your prediction for the fight?
Beat them up. Winning. I'm going to beat them up.
And same question for you, Liam.
He's getting knocked out. He's getting hurt.
Fair, this boy's very heavy-handed. Very heavy-handed. Can't wait till he hits me on the chin. I'm still there.
Rick got him wobble, you guy.
Rick got him.
Rick got him wobble, you.
Wasn't that an easy
He
fight?
can't punch for shit.
Come on, be honest.
21
It's an easy fight.
21 wins,
It is.
3 knockouts. Pathetic. And he wobbled.
Really just-
Absolutely pathetic.
Be honest. Come on, be
Can't
honest.
count.
Who have you fought? Be honest. Rick Gooden is better than the fighters you fought. Rick Skelton. Why didn't you fight?
All of them
Why did you
brothers.
fight Rick
All
Skelton?
of
Why did you
them
fight
brothers.
Danny Butler? Why didn't you fight
Never
Danny
got off with the
Butler?
fight.
Yeah, so
Never got off the fight.
yeah. See that fight last fight?
Beat who's put in
I
front
tried to
of me.
get that. I
Beat
nearly
who's
had
put in
that
front
fight
of
as well. I would have put him over in the first round as well.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. First round. What? You hit him a jab and he fell over. Come on now.
Goes to show
What'd
I'm
you
a
get?
jabbers, then you're going to be
Gary
getting all
must have
night
given him a
long.
bit of money, Gary. You must have given him a bit of money. All over.
It's warming up nicely.
How do you know that?
So let's guess him. Let's guess him.
Gary doesn't buy a beer.
Yeah.
Listen, both boys are going to turn up on the night, fit, ready to go. They both think they're going to win. It's an hard fight to call. I'm sure everyone agrees it's a real 50 fight. It's a trade fight. People in the trade are excited. The fans are excited. We're looking forward to it. We'll be on the 16th. We'll see who does what.
I'll meet you in the middle.
Gary, you expect to bring a lot of support up with you?
Yeah. You will support me.
All the family?
Yeah, all the family, yeah. Yeah. Big support, yeah.
Well, as I said, these are the fights that we want to make and everyone wants to see, and also these are the fights that these guys want to be involved in. So, you know, it ticks every box, and I think the fans are in for a real treat on 16th of July. If there's no more questions, we'll wrap it up there, and the guys will be available for photos and one-on-one interviews. Thank you very much for coming down, and we'll see you 16th of July. Cheers.